All right, boys. Well, the Seahawks probably lost. Currently, they just scored a touchdown. There's 16 seconds left, and they have to go for an onside kick, which has a 7% success rate. So, assuming that that doesn't work, because even if it does, we have to go, 60 yards, I think it is. Like 40, 50, 60 yards, no timeouts, 16 seconds. We're not winning this game. But this game was absolutely terrible. Now let me explain. Going into the game, this was supposed to be the last easy win we have of the year. You know, we're supposed to be like, oh, we got the Carolina Panthers, and then it becomes hard after that. Then you got the 49ers and the Chiefs, and then I can't even think of the last ones. Obviously, we got the Rams again. But this was supposed to be our easy win before we go into the hard part of our schedule. And boy, did we look like absolute garbage. First drive, the defense just was getting walked over. Like we had some decent plays where they didn't get too many yards, but like we just seem to constantly have that issue of like now the 4 game like win streak that we had, we were playing absolutely impeccable when it came to run defense in general, getting pressure on the quarterback and all that. Right now, I don't like we look like how bad we were last year and how bad we were to begin this season. Um, it is so obnoxious watching this team give up over 200 yards running. You know, teams. This is like the third time in the last like 4 weeks or 5 weeks or something like that where teams have ran 40 times in a single game against us. Because that's how you beat us. You just walk all over us, and you have the time of possession be like 40 minutes. And yeah, the Panthers just got the onside kick. That's how you beat us. You get the time of possession really, really high in your favor, and then you just keep on making our defense tired. You keep our offense off the field. Our offense can't build a rhythm because we go out there and we're just calling the most, just absolutely just buffoonery plays out there. But overall, this defense has looked very bad in these past few weeks. We got killed by the Raiders. The run defense was terrible against the Bucks. It did okay against the Rams, but the Rams are absolutely dog water. The Rams are a horrible team. It shouldn't have been as close of a game as it was against the Rams. We shouldn't have lost to the Panthers right now. But let's take a look at the stats. There's a few more things to talk about. Russell Wilson, he went down with a concussion in this game with the Broncos against the Chiefs. Hopefully he's okay. I love playing on the downfall of Russell Wilson and the Denver Broncos, but I want him to stay healthy. I don't want him to get hurt. You don't like seeing anyone get hurt, and like the way that he looked after he like slammed his head into the ground did not look good. Hopefully he's okay. But let's get into the stats now. Uh, as apparently we just always seem to do, we gave up about 1 million yards here. But let me move this over. Geno Smith had a decent game. Some horrible interceptions, some horrible throws, but he started, kind of bringing it back a little bit, as much as he could have, I guess. But it wasn't a great game. 30-24, of course, we got absolutely mollywopped. Sam Darnold wasn't even playing good, but he didn't need to. He didn't have to do anything. Chuba Hubbard, 74 yards, a touchdown. Deontay Foreman, 74 yards, no touchdown. Dude, I don't even know who Raheem Blackshear is, but he got 8 yards a carry. Sam Darnold, 10 yards a carry. Laviska Shenault, everybody that got the ball in the Panthers just could run and do whatever they wanted against us. When it came to receiving, we had a surprisingly like low amount of tight end usage, which is something that I mean, we have such good tight ends. I don't know why we don't use them more. Marquise Goodwin had a pretty good game. He got that last touchdown at the end of the game. DK Metcalf had a good touchdown right before half. Like the thing was, we played horrible and we still were in somewhat of a position to win when we came out of halftime. But we just never really did anything after that. Well, we got the field goal right after halftime, but then did nothing until 16 seconds left. But yeah, something I would like to see is significantly more tight end usage, like what we had. Will Dissly, Colby Parkinson, Noah Fant. We had 3 catches from tight ends total, and I believe 2 of those were on that last drive in the fourth quarter with like a minute left. I would like to see more tight end usage. I don't know if I missed it or not, but our signature, like when we were on that 4 game win streak, our signature, like naked boot, like where you have like Will Disley or Noah Fant being like one dude, and then Geno Smith somehow no one's on that side of the field. The boot. I don't know why we didn't do that. I did not see that today, and that was like my favorite play because it seemed to always get us like 15 yards whenever we needed it. But yeah, run game still absolutely horrible. And of course, we have a lot of injuries in the running back department. Rashad Penny's been out. Kenneth Walker is out right now. DJ Dallas is out right now. But I mean, 3.3 a carry doesn't look great, doesn't look horrible, but that also is including Geno Smith getting a big gain. Other than that, we really did not do much in the run game. Pass game was really the only thing that could have done anything for us, and it was really hit or miss. Defensively, the run defense is abysmal. I don't know if it's like I don't think it's a talent issue. Like I think the lack of pass rush is somewhat of a talent issue because guys just aren't winning their matchups. But when it comes to run defense, we have talent. We have guys that can stop the run. They've proven that they can stop the run. But it just doesn't seem like we're scheming up any ways to stop the run. Cody Barton's had a pretty good stretch of games, even though we're losing and not playing well whatsoever. Cody Barton is starting to play pretty decently. But overall, I mean, just not a good game whatsoever. Darrell Taylor finally got a sack. Bruce Irvin got a sack. There were a few plays where we showed some signs where it's like, oh, wow, we stopped that run. But then right after that, it's like we gave up 14 yards. And then, we gave up 7 yards. Oh, then we gave up 6. Then we gave up, they got a bunch of third downs, a bunch of time of possession. I don't know what the exact stats are, but time of possession, they had 40 minutes to our 20, basically. Third down conversions, they were 6 for 13. I don't know how they were 6 for 13. They were 3 for 3 on the first drive that we let up a field goal. I guess they just didn't really do that great after that. But, man, this was just a sad game. And it's a really unfortunate circumstance for the Seahawks to where we are consistently having these games where refs make really bad calls, but we can't complain about it because we play terrible along with it. Like Geno Smith's second interception should not have been an interception. I mean, he was offsides. And that's kind of what Geno Smith was going based off of, where it's like, I'll just kind of take this risk because it should be a free play. But then, no, it's an interception and they're not calling the flag. Noah Fant had a screenplay that was supposed to go to him, and he just has a defensive lineman just like grabbing his arm, and they didn't call it. And there's just a lot of weird, like penalties and, calls that shouldn't have been called, no calls that should have been called, just some wonky stuff going on. But you can't complain because we are playing absolutely horribly. We are not playing like a team that should be in the playoffs. The fact that we're even in the playoff race is absolutely baffling with how we've played these last like 3-4 weeks. I do not have a ton of faith going forward. We're going against the 49ers, who just absolutely cleaned up Tom Brady with Mr. Irrelevant playing for them at quarterback. And of course, they have a ton of talent. I think Debo's going to be out when we play them because he got hurt this week. I don't know how serious it is. I think they said something about how he escaped like a bad knee injury. It's an ankle injury, but still, I think he'll be out at least a week. Hopefully he gets better because I don't like seeing guys get injured. But the 49ers look amazing, and I think we're playing. I think we're playing them Thursday this week, and I think we're just going to get absolutely walked over. If we win that game but lost to the Carolina Panthers, I don't know what I'm going to say. But the only positive of this week is that the Broncos continue to lose, and I think we're getting close to the Broncos being a potential like top 3 pick if certain things go our way. Can't get the number 1 pick anymore. I don't think. I think we're ruled out of the number 1 pick conversation with the Houston Texans being so bad. But the Broncos aren't great either. And we may be able to get a fun pick. But that's going to do it for this video. Hopefully the Broncos keep losing. Hopefully Russell Wilson's healthy. Hopefully Debo Smith is healthy. Hopefully both of those guys can get back on the field because I don't like seeing guys get injured, even if it does help. our team when it comes to how things go for us. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this video. Hopefully the run defense can get better. I'm gonna keep my expectations at a minimum and my hopes at a medium level. But let me know down below in the comments what you thought about this. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new. With that, I'd like to thank you for watching. Have a great day.